Hi guys, this is Sambo from Fluid Social, and today I'm going to give you a day game meditation. So Mark and Eddie, a couple of clients of mine, one in Brazil, one in Germany. I get a similar question from you guys each time, and I know a lot of my other clients are asking the same question, but you're saying like, what is the actual way to approach a woman when you are so tight and nervous inside and you feel like you just can't do it? How do you take that first step and actually start approaching? And generally, my advice on this is I say, you just have to do it. So, it's very simple. You know that it's difficult. Everyone finds this difficult. There's no one in the world that found this easy before they started doing it. So once you know that, it's just a case of taking the physical action. However, there is a process that I go through when I'm feeling a little more closed off or introspective or a little more nervous about doing the approach. I follow these 5 steps and they help me open up, become much more present, and communication really flows out of this state of mental energy. It may take a little bit of practice, but if you do this every day for 5 days, you will have a good idea of how to get yourself in a positive frame of mind before you start interacting with the women that you see in the day. So the first step is your posture. So I'm going to show you guys the kind of posture that's probably going to accommodate you feeling a little more nervous. So if you're walking around and you're thinking like this, how do I approach? How do I approach? Looking up with your head down, looking up like that, then you're programming nervousness into your body. You're literally programming the closing off of the vulnerable front of your body and the exposure of your hard shell. So you're saying to the world from a biological perspective, I am fearful that I'm going to be attacked from the front, and so I'm exposing my hard back. On the other hand, if you open up your chest like this, you put your shoulders back, you lift your chin up, then you're actively exposing the front of your body, the vulnerable part, and so you're programming yourself to feel more confident in the moment. So the first step is fix your posture. As soon as you fix it, this is called embodied cognition, but as soon as you fix that posture, you will immediately start to feel better and more confident. It's absolutely miraculous how it works, but it does. So try it. Step 2, I focus on what I see. So you want to get in touch with the senses. To take your thought away from your mind and the thoughts that are buzzing around, you have to focus on experience, the senses, the feelings. So you focus on what you see around you. So you almost switch everything else off and just look at the space around you, the environment, the colors, the people, everything that you see, that should become your focus. Not just focusing on the women and the people around you, but everything. What kind of buildings are here? What's the architecture like? What kind of colors are around you? What kind of lighting is it? Where is shadows cast on the floor and on the buildings? Really focus on the visual field around you. Once you've done this, move to step 3, which is the sounds around you. It's amazing that there are so many sounds around you that you don't even take in on a day-to-day basis. There's birds singing, there's a refrigerator humming, there's an oven on, there's people walking past and talking. And our mind cancels out this white noise because we consider it not to be relevant to our own survival. However, when you tune into the sounds that you're hearing, you really distract your mind from the thoughts that kind of confuse you, and you focus on something real and tangible in the moment. So step 3, focus on the audible. Step 4, focus on the physical, the feelings, the kinesthetic. So what is the temperature? Are there goosebumps on your arms? Can you feel a slight breeze drifting past? Is there some quality to the sunshine on your face, or to the cold wind? If you're by a sea, there's a very particular quality to a sea breeze. So wherever you are, focus on what it is that your body feels. Is there some sort of digestion process going through your body? Can you feel your breath coming in and out of your lungs? Focus on the feelings of your body. And finally, step 5, this is where you start to engage with the people around you. Focus on eye contact. They say that eyes are the window to the soul. Again, it's dressed up in very prissy language, but by looking in other people's eyes, you're eliminating any sense of the unknown. A lot of the times we're scared to approach people because we have preconceptions about how they're going to respond, about them not wanting to talk to us or them being too busy to want to talk to a randomer in the day. If you look into their eyes, you actually get a very good sense of how they're feeling right now and actually how they're going to respond as well. So a lot of the time you look at a beautiful woman, you think, there's no chance. I'm not going to be able to talk to this woman. She won't want to see me. She won't want to talk to me. But then when you actually look in her eyes, you see that she's kind of open, happy, expressive. And immediately that fear is eliminated because you have a much better informed version of how she might respond, which is going to be, at the very least, she's going to respond with warmth and she's going to accommodate a short conversation rather than the sense that she's going to be nasty and maybe very rude and blunt with you. So just to recap over the 5 steps: posture, shoulders back, chin up. Second, what do you see? Focus on the entire visual field around you. Third, what do you hear? What would otherwise be white noise? What are all of the sounds around you? How many individual sounds can you pick out and identify on their own? Fourth, what do you feel? How does your body feel? What is the quality of your breath entering and exiting the lungs? What can you feel? Can you feel any discomfort in the body? Can you feel a breeze? And step 5, eye contact. Give yourself a better idea of how the person's going to respond by actually looking at them in the eye. You don't know what they're going to do if you haven't even looked at their facial expressions and really formed some eye contact with them. Follow these 5 steps. I recommend you doing this every day. For 5 days. And at the end of those 5 days, when you've tried this stuff should be a little bit more automatic. Really interested to hear all of your feedback, particularly you, Mark and Eddie. I'm interested to see how this goes down for you and if it helps you to actually start the process of approaching the women you like in the day. Comments in the section below. Email me at admin@fluid.social and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.